Declared as a national park in 1993 and a Ramsar wetland in 1990, the 487th in the list of global wetlands, the Boondalla National Park, located in the southern province of Sri Lanka, is a UNESCO-designated biosphere reserve known for its rich biodiversity, especially birdlife. Covering around 6,200 hectares, the park features lagoons, salt pans, and scrub forests, making it a critical wetland habitat. It is famous for hosting large flocks of migratory birds, along with over 200 bird species of resident and other birds. Boondalla is also home to elephants, crocodiles, leopards, and a variety of reptiles and amphibians. The park plays a vital role in Sri Lanka's conservation efforts and offers a peaceful scenic wildlife experience. There are open campsites operated by Department of Wildlife and a holiday bungalow owned by Lanka Salt Limited. Park visits are allowed in safari jeeps or own vehicles. A guide will accompany you either way. The park opens at 6 a.m. and it will take at least a half a day to roam around. I started the journey around 6 a.m. in the morning with my expert birding guide Mr. Ravan, and even before entering the park I was able to capture large flocks of birds gathering around scattered water holes beside road towards the park. There were several common species and other less common bird species, including Kentish plovers, black-tailed godwits, and various species of terns. It was a sunny and beautiful day, which was ideal to take photographs of birds.
Grey bellied එක. කොයි හරියද?
Near to the entrance, the habitat is lush with bushes, and there were several species of migratory birds, including this group of noisy rosy starlings and brown shrike. Several common ioras also sharing the habitat with green bee-eaters, jungle prinias, yellow-eyed babblers and white-browed bulbuls. Jungle bush quails, although common, they are quite difficult to spot as they move swiftly in the undergrowth, evading humans.
අර දැන් ඉන්නවා.
මේක හොඳටම තියෙනවා මේක මේ
Orange-breasted green pigeons are also common in this part of the region, and this group of 3 birds are sitting on the top of the canopy waiting to start foraging. Male has a bright orange breast with a pink upper quarter and a powder blue nape, which helps to recognize them against their other counterparts, Sri Lankan green pigeon and yellow-footed green pigeon, which cannot be seen in this part of the region. Blue-faced malkoha, although common, is very difficult to spot, as well as Circia malkoha. Annoyed by the bullying starlings, this white-bellied sea eagle was moving between trees, although it gave ample amount of time to capture it. Kentish plover is very active bird, and when feeding it runs here and there. Stop only to pick up insects, which consists of its main food. These marshlands with tall reeds provides an ideal habitat for clamorous reed warblers, although we could not see any other than their calls.
මෙයා ඇවිත් කොයි දැන් කකා ඉන්නේ කවුද?
A common red shank and a green shank foraging side by side.
බිස්කට් එක. ඉස්සරහිනෙත් ඔක්කොම
Common ring plovers and lesser sand plovers moving swiftly while catching their prey.
කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. පොන්ඩෙරම් කෙල්පිනා පොන්ඩෙරම් little
Eurasian collared dove is a breeding resident with limited distribution in coastal areas of northwest to north and northeast of the island, although it can also be seen at Boondala. Ashy crowned sparrow lark is a locally common breeding resident in dry lowlands, especially in coastal areas. Occasionally visit wet zone and hills. It inhabits arid open country, dry paddy fields and grasslands where it can be seen as pairs, or if it is outside the breeding season, as smaller to larger flocks. Ashy crowned sparrow lark mainly feeds on small seeds. Boondala National Park is among one of the few places where red wattled lapwing and yellow wattled lapwing can be seen together. Pacific golden plover is a common winter migrant, can be seen as solitary individuals like this or as large flocks in Boondala. Asian open bill is the smallest species of stork in Sri Lanka, with a characteristic bill which has a gap between mandibles when it is closed. Its food consists mainly of mollusks and also eat crabs, frogs, fish, and other small animals found in its swampy habitats. Its peculiar bill is obviously an adaptation to facilitate extraction of soft body of mollusks from the hard shell. This pintail snipe is quickly got away from us, and they prefer to stay hidden from human encounters. However, after some time it got used to our presence. This is the second time we encounter both common redshank and greenshank foraging together. Sanderling is an uncommon winter visitor to northwestern and southeastern coastal areas during migrate season, and usually found in flocks during its stay here till end of winter. Its usual habitats are sandy beaches where it follows the waves as they advance and recede. Here, there are two sanderlings eagerly gathering foods while its mate, a little stint, is just spending time on grooming itself. Usually little stints lives in smaller to large flocks. Glossy ibis is a rare migrant bird compared to its counterpart black-headed ibis, which is a resident. Glossy ibis is more commonly seen in northern parts of the country, especially as small flocks, although it is quite rare in southern parts like in Bundala. Rather uncommon elusive breeding resident, the watercock inhabits marshlands, reed beds, and well-grown paddy fields throughout the lowlands. It is largely a nocturnal bird, and due to its skulking habit of moving among reeds, it is considered as one of the difficult birds to observe. Watercock mainly feeds on grains, rice blades, tender shoots, and it also eat insects and mollusks. Here we encountered several of them. Watercocks are quite secretive, but are sometimes seen out in the open like here. They are noisy birds, especially at dawn and dusk, with a loud, gulping call. None of them have breeding plumages and difficult to differentiate between males and females. Yellow bittern is usually encountered as solitary birds or as pairs moving very slowly among waterside vegetations. It is quite a small bird compared to other bittern species. This group of jackals are play fighting each other and quickly vanished after noticing our presence. This is group of terns which include Caspian terns, common terns, and whiskered terns. Caspian tern is the largest of all terns. It is unmistakable with its characteristic large red bill with dark tip. It is a common migrant to dry zone coastal areas of northern half of the island and coastal wetlands and tanks of Hambantota district. It is less common in wet zone. Both blue-tailed bee-eater and chestnut-headed beater are migrant birds. Drying water holes like this provides plenty for various resident birds gathered together, including storks, pelicans, and various egrets. The view surrounding the beach is absolutely breathtaking.
Little tent lah ni. Swing block. Sandpiper.
Rudy Turnstone got that interesting name due to its habit of flipping over seaweeds, pebbles, and shells in search of its prey, which mostly consist of small invertebrates hide beneath them. Its short legs and brightly colored plumage helps to differentiate from other shore birds. Curlew sandpiper is also a fairly common winter migrant bird, and there are 4 of them. Few great crested terns. They have very long lemon-yellow bill which may be difficult to differentiate from lesser crested terns which has a more orange bill. Ruff is an uncommon bird to be seen in anywhere in Sri Lanka, and I was lucky to spot this pair, and their elegant breeding plumage is yet to be arrived. Red-necked phalarope is also a very rare migrant bird to be seen here. Characteristic red colors of the neck is not yet emerged in this one. Rare but regular winter visitor to Boondula. Osprey feeds mainly on fish, and it is generally silent while in Sri Lanka and breeds in temperate regions. Striated heron lives mostly as solitary birds and can be seen usually during dawn and dusk, and it too a rare sight. We finally managed to spot some rare collared scops owl and a brown hawk owl, which both are resident breeding species in Sri Lanka. We were helped by local villagers to spot them.